That's a popular anime. Everything you showed is just popular. Bro is really trying to convince us that these aren't popular. Fine. You want some obscure anime? I've got obscure anime. Let me show you what I got. How about Is the Order a Rabbit? I feel like that even though this got a decent amount of figures, it's still not one that the majority of normal, like, everyday fans are going to be talking about. Still too much? Okay, how about Our Dating Story? I feel like no one mentioned this anime after it had its original run, and it never really got any kind of, English release, and these are the only kind of figures we ever got from it. Okay, well, how about Shadow's House? This is a anime that really never got really talked about after its first two seasons, and it got some good figures, and I picked up all of them. Okay, well, how about Osamake? This is a series to where the light novel author hated the anime so much that he never really even mentions it anymore, and this is some of the figures from that. How about Train to the End of the World? These are a little chibi line of figures from that it never really got any merch and got very little publicity outside of Japan. Okay, so if it got any kind of figure merch, then it obviously is too popular. How about Oh Maidens in Your Savage Season or Girlish Number? Neither of which got any merch, but hey, it got 2 Blu-rays. Okay, so if it got any kind of a Blu-ray in English, then it obviously is too popular. How about One Room, a collection of short little anime skits that only got a Japanese Blu-ray edition here, never got any kind of release in the States? You're right. If it got any kind of anime at all, it is way too popular, and that does not count for what my original thing was. How about The Girl in the Arcade? This is a manga series that didn't have that many volumes. It was kind of shelved and has never really gotten a full adaptation, but it was a lot of fun. It was kind of an ecchi series. Not a lot of fun with this. Okay, you're right. You're right. You're right. If the series got an English release at all, it is way too popular. Like, I mean, we can't have any of those filthy Americans reading any of our manga. We need something more niche. Okay, how about G Jiyoshi? This is a series about 3 girls who find out that there's a rumor going around school that if they don't touch themselves inappropriately, that they will have stinky private parts. I think we found something niche enough.